105.5.
Na lie. Samo, na you dey sweep?
Na.
This one wey you dey arrange palo so, you dey expect visitor?
Yes, so. Na I job between full grand dey
come. I beg you, no dey whine me jare.
Dey play. I say na I job between full grand na dey show so. Na I be that. Abeg help me arrange that side quick, me I go boogie.
Serious?
Introducing GoTV Super Plus package. We carry all 380 Premier League live matches on top GoTV. Enjoy Super Sport Premier League channel, Universal, Disney Channel, and more. You ask, and we do. Make you recharge and upgrade to Super Plus to flex new level of football and more for only 10,500 naira. GoTV. Love it.
LifeMate just launched her new LifeMate app. Enjoy multiple discounts after you download and sign up on your mobile. Plus, enjoy extra discounts if you buy up to 1 million naira products and above. Hundreds of special products are sold at low prices. Offer lasts from 5th to 27th August. Visit any of our showrooms or call 081 2000 6000 for more inquiries. Terms and conditions apply. LifeMate, your LifeMate forever.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3-in-1. Milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Cowbellpedia is back with more subjects and more entertainment, and up to 100 million naira worth of prizes, scholarships, and cowbell products. Introducing the new quiz master, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, and your host, the stunning Linda Ejiofor. Watch 14 weeks of pure genius on Africa Magic, NTA, and TVC. Cowbellpedia. So good, so smart.
Special to us. Start your day with the nutritious and delicious goodness of Golden Morn. Now available in 30 grams, 45 grams, 300 grams, 600 grams, and 900 grams packs. A pack size for everyone. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Golden. Golden Morn. So special to us.
Splash FM 105.5.
Splash FM 105.5.
This is Splash FM 105.5, your integrity station. Good morning and welcome to the conversation on this frequency. I am Oluwasen Akinola, and I thank you for joining me on this program today. All right, so let's go into what we have for you at this time. I would have put this on our Facebook fan page for you to see, but I'll read it out, and it will form the train of our discussion. I was reading Reuters earlier this morning. I had the news since yesterday, actually, but I was looking through Reuters earlier this morning. I saw that Kenya, led by Ruto, reinstated a small subsidy to stabilize retail fuel prices for the next 30 days in a reversal of government policy after a public anger over the high cost of living attributed to the removal of subsidy. So Kenya took a step back because the people began to cry over high cost of living. And so, what is the difference between Kenya and Nigeria? Well, however, the Nigerian government has assured the nation that there will be no further hike in the price of petrol, insisting that the deregulation policy will not be reversed. So I ask, do you think the government should bring back the subsidy regime? It's just a question that I'm asking this morning. In your thought, do you think the government should bring back the subsidy regime? Because that's what it looks like if Kenya is stepping back from it. So do you think they should bring back the subsidy regime? I said before the Tinubu administration took over the government, after his victory at the election, as announced by INEC, I'd said that what are the options ahead of the president when he resumes office? Going by the adoption of the PIA as a law in Nigeria and the inherent removal of subsidy for that act to operate effectively and efficiently. The last administration had said that subsidy regime will end at the end of June. So in analyzing the contemporary issues around the oil and gas sector at the time, I had made that statement that the options before the incoming administration then would have been to study within the 1 month that they've had, within May 29 and June 29, to study the books a little bit and look at how they can ease Nigeria of this subsidy regime. What are the things that they will put in place to make that transition easy and efficiently taken? Knowing full well that that is the end point. Removal of subsidy will be the end point. But how can we transit into it, get everybody on board, get the things that we will need to be on board? So I suggested that why don't we sustain the subsidy in such a way that it will run for maybe 3 months, 5 months, or 6 months, and work at it till the end of the December of this year. And then by January, everybody knows that by January we are kicking off with the new regime, and they will have begun to ease the people into it. But they said that that's what an option I suggested in my own opinion, actually. I mean, he may not count. But when this administration came on board, the first thing off the cuff was to say subsidy is gone, and it removed it. More like off the cuff pronouncement, what Bakari would call, would refer to the way we run our government. Anyway, we had done it, and now we've seen the ripple effect. We didn't just even stop at removing the subsidy. We allowed the FX to run riot. So we said we hands off, free float, allow it to run riot. Now, what were we expecting if we removed the hands of government from controlling the FX, want the naira to show its true color? What were we expecting from the importers of petrol market products? Because everything would depend on how naira is reacting to the dollar. And so if, like Plato said on Monday or Tuesday, he said that our FX is doing ongbemifo. So if FX is spiraling, if it's spiraling the way it is spiraling, and then you expected that the prices of petroleum products will stabilize. Now, I'll play what Ajuri said yesterday at the State House while he was addressing the correspondent. It's about 4 minutes or 5 minutes clip. He made a lot of statements there, but let me show you one thing that stands out from what he said that yesterday. He compared Nigeria with some prices of petroleum products in some African countries. So he mentioned Senegal. He said the pump price in Senegal is 1,273 naira. The pump price in Guinea is 1,075 naira per litre. In Cote d'Ivoire, 1,048 naira per litre. He said in Mali, 1,113 naira per litre. In Central African Republic, 1,414 naira per litre. And he said Nigeria is currently averaging between 568 and 630 naira per litre. And he said Nigeria is still selling the cheapest pump price, in the African sub-region. Now, look, comparing petrol price alone without considering the broader economic factors can lead to misleading conclusions. And so I'll point it out for you. Did we compare the cost of living in these countries to our country, Nigeria? Varies significantly from the one country to another. How about our GDP per capita? What's the average income of citizens in these countries compared to Nigeria? In a country like ours, with a lower GDP per capita, even lower petrol prices could be a significant burden. Infrastructure and accessibility to these issues, the availability of adequate public transportation can influence the impact of petrol prices on daily life. The economic policy of our country. Each country's economic policy and energy market structure can influence petrol prices. The same Ajuri Ngelale on Monday said that even if we have all our refineries working optimally, even if we have BUA optimally working, even if we had Dangote refinery working, that there will be no significant change in the prices of petrol. I do not agree with that absolutely. I do not. Because I believe that there are costs that we are going to reduce if we refine our petrol in Nigeria, if we improve our refining capacity. Anyway, before I go for a break, let me quickly run through some headlines. That's one. Two, Emefiele versus federal government is still in the news. So I ask you this question. Do you think government should bring back the subsidy regime? It's just a question. The federal government will tomorrow arraign the suspended Central Bank of Nigeria governor, Godwin Emefiele, on 20 charges of procurement fraud, conspiracy, and conferring corrupt advantages on his associates at the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Maitama, Abuja. Now, why did they wait this time? Mind you, the government is also planning to withdraw the charges of having arms, of holding arms illegally, withdrawing that charges from him and giving him this 20-count charge. And if you go to the Punch newspaper this morning, you will see how he gave one company the chance to buy Hilux vehicles totaling about 6.9 billion naira for CBN, and they're charging him for undue advantage that he gave to that company. Okay, what is holding the president from constituting his cabinet after the nominees have been screened? What could be more urgent than constituting a cabinet at this auspicious moment? Join the conversation and be part of this discussion. I'm live on YouTube and I'd like to hear your thoughts this morning. I'll take a commercial break. When I return, you will hear Ajuri Ngelale's voice and my analyst in the studio, and then I'll take some headlines. Stay with us. It's The Conversation. Please make comment on our YouTube channel and I will read your comments when I return. Don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Every morning, now better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
Give Malavia a double punch of Protestant and Cambodia Queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. Camosunate is anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate. And you will bounce back to life. Camosunate. Comes in 4 different packs, 4 different age groups. Below 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunate. Camosunate.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
You're about to close the deal of a lifetime, and suddenly, your phone goes off because your battery is low. There's a hot gist in town, and just when you're about to hear it, your smartphone disappoints you. Oh, not again. Even worse, you're about to get that yes, but they can't reach you. No smartphone guarantees you your dream like the itel P40. With just one charge of its mega 6000 mAh battery, power is yours for 3 days. Also get 5GB from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy itel P40 and activate it with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 to get this offer. Itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
Ó ṣeun ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ó kú ìtọ́jú mi, mo sùn dáadáa, gbogbo ara mi ló jí pépé. Ìrọ̀rí tí mo gbórí lé, àfi bí ìgbà tí mo bá wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́.
Àtótónu rẹ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, a kì í dúpẹ́ ara ẹni. Ìrọ̀rí Muka dá yàtọ̀ nínú gbogbo ìrọ̀rí. Eléyìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní Crown Anti-Allergy. Oorun àlàáfíà sòsẹ́ni lórí rẹ̀.
Ó tó kémi náà wá wọ̀rọ̀ kò fi ṣàdá kí n pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí mi. Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àwọn dókítà tiẹ̀ sọ wípé a ní láti máa pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí wa láàárín ọdún kan sí méjì.
Lóòótọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Ó tún gbà wo tó ti pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí rẹ. Ra ìrọ̀rí Muka kó o sorun àlàáfíà.
Muka, à ń fi ìdẹ̀ra kún ìgbésí ayé ènìyàn.
It's travel time! Techno is giving 3 lucky people a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to South Africa with the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 8. Buy any Techno Camon 20, Phantom X2 or Phantom V Fold smartphones preloaded with Google Apps and get raffle tickets to enter the draw. Also, you get instant cool gifts like blender, power bank, MTN 5G routers and lots of other exciting gifts upon purchase. That's not all. Other live draw prizes include a gas cooker, microwave oven and 1 month free YouTube premium subscription for 1,000 customers. Hurry now. Promo runs till 31st of August. Visit at Technomobile NG on social media for more info. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
Splash FM 105.5.
Thank you for being there on Splash 105.5, your integrity station. We'll kick off with Ajurin Galali's address to the correspondence yesterday. If you look at the front page of Punch, FG may sell stakes in NNPC, 19 entities. EFCC goes after dollar speculators and CBN slushes banks allocation. Let me see you come to the YouTube. We're there. Come to the YouTube and let's have engagement. I could see Turulope Olowo. I could see Omo Basharon. I want to see you on YouTube. There you will see me too. Let's see each other. Come to YouTube. Let's meet there. That's where we will be talking this morning. So come to YouTube. Just go to Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan Live. That's where I am. 6.9 billion naira procurement fraud. Federal government arraigns Emefiele allies Thursday. Front page of the Punch. And one dies, others missing as oil rig collapses in Delta. That's coming from the Punch. And you could see the oil rig, sinking right there in the water. Abia woman arrested for stealing friend's 1-month-old baby. What is it about stealing babies? What is it about selling babies? Yesterday we were talking about how Fisayo Shiyombo bought a baby for 2 million naira here in Nigeria. Niger ambush, Tinubu mourns soldiers. NAF vows to pound bandits. I like the word pound. I hope they will pound them. Inflation rate hits 24.08% as forex scarcity bites harder. Amid subsidy question, FG says no petrol price increase. Is federal government controlling the price yet again? It's a question to ask when they say we will not increase the price. I thought we living our lives to the vagaries of market forces. To maintain current pricing without reversing the regulation policy, presidency says labor strike threat premature. FG dissolves advertising body over approval of all eyes on the judiciary billboard. I was also looking at those billboards and I was thinking, are we trying to intimidate the judiciary? Okay. FG files 20 fresh charges against Emefiele, drops firearms case. The Nation also is reporting this morning, Tinubu, petrol price won't go up, subsidy removal stays. So, is federal government also planning to control the Naira now? Anyway, let's listen to Ajuri Ngilali. I'll be back in a moment.
The President wishes first to state that it is incumbent upon all stakeholders in the country to hold their peace. We have heard very recently from the organized labor movement in the country with respect to their most recent threat. We believe that the threat was premature and that there is a need on all sides to ensure that fact-finding and diligence is done on what the current state of the downstream and midstream petroleum industry is before any threats or conclusions are arrived at or issued. Secondly, Mr. President wishes to assure Nigerians, following the announcement by the NNPC Limited just yesterday, that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit anywhere in the country. We repeat, the President affirms that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit. We also wish to affirm that the President is determined to maintain competitive tension within all subsectors of the petroleum industry. He is determined to ensure that our policy drawn up as well as policy implemented follows the cue that there will not be any single one entity dominating the market. The market has been deregulated, it has been liberalized, and we are moving forward in that direction without looking back. The President also wishes to affirm that there are presently inefficiencies within the midstream and downstream petroleum subsectors that, once very swiftly addressed and cleaned up, will ensure that we can maintain prices where they are without having to resort to a reversal of this administration's deregulation policy in the petroleum industry. I wish at this juncture to also provide a set of graphics which the President has authorized me to share with Nigerians that otherwise would be confidential. These are graphics supplied to Mr. President by the NNPCL. In the graphic, what you will find is the present cost of refined petroleum motor spirit at the pump in each of the West African nations that neighbor us. And I'll just name some, for example, even as I know you'll be showing your audiences the graphics which the President has graciously approved for public release today. Senegal at pump price today of 1,273 naira equivalent per liter. Guinea at 1,075 naira per liter. Cote d'Ivoire at 1,048 naira per liter equivalent in their currency. Mali, 1,113 naira per liter. Central African Republic, 1,414 per liter. Nigeria is presently averaging between 568 and 630 naira per liter.
Okay, I mean, I do not feel comfortable when he was saying what other countries were selling their fuel. Are they saying that we should buy fuel at 1,500 naira per liter? Is that what Ajuri is saying and his government? And if they say that there will be no petrol price won't go up, subsidy removal stays, it is contradictory. And they didn't explain how they're going to sustain it. How are you going to sustain the petrol price as it is right now? and then you are not going to pay subsidy. Mind you, the moment we started talking about the price may go up, all the feelings around had pushed the price up by some percentage. So you probably will not see it less than 595 naira. In some places 600 naira. In some places 620 naira. Yeah, in some places 620 naira. Some places more than 600 naira. So the point is, how would you sustain the price of petrol at the price you're mentioning, and then you will still not pay subsidy? That's one issue for me. Michael Abidaku says, good morning, Makela. I still do not understand this. Why government will still be controlling petrol price again after subsidy removal. Michael, we're together. I do not understand. Maybe Jumoke do understands. Hello, Jumoke.
Good morning, Shehu. Good morning, Nigeria.
We're removing subsidy, and we don't want the price to go up. And we're not controlling the naira. FX is spiraling.
My worst fears are confirmed, which is there's no strategy in place for the sake of people calling me Madam Strategy, and that we obviously do not have a thinking and forthright leadership. The kind of arguments that are being presented before us is making us feel like the Nigeria we have does not have people who can think through things, who can forecast, who can actually give milestones and things that will show how deliverables are to work. It is very sad that, that argument that Nigerians have no elastic limits holds a lot of water. However, let's not forget, Sudan, Somalia, this was how thoughtless leadership was, that they got to the state where they are now, permanently at war. It's very sad for us to have that thing that they say, because in my head all the time when I think of this, I can't hear all the human rights activists, protests, all of them are perplexed. They've lost it. Nobody's able to talk. NLC can't bring anything to the table. And the people are looking out. We are at a point where we are pushing the people to just come out and do things in a way that is that is brutal. Government itself does not have any gumption and will not be able to deal with people unleashing brutality. You take a walk through town now and you see the fears. I was coming from Badagry on Monday and down to Ibadan, and what I was seeing was a nation, headless nation with crisis on the fringe. Everybody's on the edge. People do not know what is going to happen. People are worried, sick. And the health system is near comatose. Education system does not know what to do. We saw news yesterday where a whole university of Ibadan was telling people to come to work just 3 times a week. Nobody knows exactly what to do. They are not able to roll out palliatives. Ministers are not, the cabinet is not yet constituted. If there was anything they said for this leadership to come in, it was the fact that they know what to do. They did a particular magic in Lagos, and it's serving as a notice to us Nigerians. The leadership that will ever come for this country must be a leadership that can mention specifics to our lives, the things that we need. If Dangote Refinery cannot do basic project management and hit timelines and take off, Ajuri Ngalali is able to stand up and keep that falsehood face of telling us that even if all the refineries were working, these prices will continue. Given the population of Nigeria, the buying power of Nigerians, or capacity of Nigerians,
the saturation that we will have. Imagine if we have all of these refineries work in Nigeria. Go out there and look at how many refineries are in some of these smaller countries. Even Niger is refining crude. So, Ghana is refining crude.
In fact, just us in the studio, we are churning out ideas far above those who are able to assess leadership by hook or crook.
But what do we want? People are saying, let the market dictate the price. We say, let the government not control the fuel pricing. Because even in the newspaper today, fuel marketers are fuming that government should not control the price, but we do not want subsidy. We do not want government to control Naira. yet with no 1 naira to float.
Telecommunication was one of the first to be deregulated in this country, and you could see how formidable a market force of an indigenous company like Glo and Airtel, what they did to force the hands of MTEL or whatever it was that came in at a point in time. We are deceiving ourselves. We've had models before. We seek models from other countries, and if these people cannot do it, it is not unheard of for people to resign. The UK had series of prime ministers resigning until they got a competent hand.
Okay, Akim Ganiyu says that is what will mostly happen to a country that doesn't plan adequately before implementing its policy. I pray that this administration will not suffer us for nothing. Janik Games says, I think it's absolutely wrong to compare fuel prices in other countries with ours. Is our inflation rate the same as these countries? Is GDP the same? Is minimum wage comparable with government costs? Omozege Otubo said, I could feel the arrogance in Nigerian Gilali's voice. That disconnect between the APC government and the plight of Nigerians is evident. He said we need the judiciary to follow the law and do the needful.
Hollow arguments by Nigerian Galali, I beg to say also, very hollow arguments and wicked ones at that, because somebody deserves to actually start tackling. And of course, the lack of opposition is very eminent. Is very eminent. That the opposition, all of them together, do also do not have anything to actually offer. If they have something to offer, they will be on the hard work road now. Telling them they are incompetent and they should resign and get the people out also.
Yeah, well, YouTube, we want to hear your thoughts as well. So please get on YouTube with us and let's have this conversation together. We are missing you there. Oluwasen Akinola says, I have mixed feelings about it though. If that is one way government can bring succor to the citizens, it is a shame, but it's better than people suffering. So I'm sure you're talking about subsidy. I think there is policy displacement in this government. It appears first subsidy is coming back. How could government guarantees no further increment in subsidy without payment of subsidy? There's confusion.
Definition of policy, they do not even know it. There is no policy. They did not have a plan. Probably they did not even ever imagine they were going to win. I've always been of this opinion years ago. Nobody should ever get to the leadership of Nigeria without a plan.
Or a strategy.
And we always have it. Buhari evaded ever being interviewed. The only person who tried to actually come to a podium where we could actually interrogate him was Yaradua. And illness did not allow him, but we saw the way he implemented. Everybody that has managed to rule us never submitted themselves to us, the citizens. And we should never have leadership that is this tyrannical. For no reason. People say Nigerians deserve the leadership they get. I don't believe it.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
Please come to YouTube. I'd like to read your thought there. We'll go for a break right now. When we return, we'll talk a bit about Emefiele and what is happening to him. Stay with us, don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Malaria, a double punch of artesunate and ammonia queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. Camosunate is anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate, and you will bounce back to life. Camosunate comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. Below 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
dúró digbí pẹ̀lú rẹ nígbà gbogbo bó ṣe ń gbìyànjú láti mú àlá rẹ ṣẹ káyé lè dára ó sì máa dára lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tí ara rẹ kò bá dá yà lọ rí dókítà rẹ o. Shalina Healthcare Limited ló ń ṣalágbàtà ẹ̀. Ibucap capsule ó wà pẹ̀lú rẹ nígbà gbogbo.
Guy, see how many power bank only you dey carry. You dey sell am?
Oh boy, I get many important meetings today. I no fit miss them.
My brother, you dey give yourself wahala. How na? You suppose dey use the Itel P40 to dey power yourself. Enjoy real power with all new Itel P40. With just one charge, enjoy 3 days of fun with a 6000 mAh mega battery with fast charge and 7GB RAM. Also get 5GB data from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy Itel P40 and activate with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 now. Itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí aláboyún, ó ṣe pàtàkì kí n tọ́jú ara mi kí n sì wà ní ìlera pípé.
Kí ìwọ àtoyún inú ẹ lè wà ní ìlera tó péye. Máa lo oògùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ní áyọ̀nù nínú àti folic acid lójoojúmọ́ lákòókò tó bá lóyún. Eléyìí ń dènà àìtó ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú oyún, yóò sì jẹ́ kóyún wà lálàáfíà. Fún ìlera pípé, ẹ máa yọjú sí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ìlera yín fún ìtọ́jú oyún nígbà tó yẹ. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ ARIN, iléeṣẹ́ tó ń mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná a máa fúnni ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ a sì máa mú ìdẹ̀rùn wá láti wá dènà ìjàmbá iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná. Ojúlówó wáyà tàbí kébù ló yẹ ká fi fa iná nínú ilé, lọ́fíìsì àti nínú ìlú. Purechem wires and cables ní àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ mọ̀nàmọ́ná àti àwọn agbaṣẹ́ṣe yàn láàyò. Ojúlówó ni, kì í bó lára, kò kì í jóná àbáàdì, kì í kán sínú, ó sì fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Ìdí nìyí tí Standard Organization of Nigeria fi fòǹtẹ̀tẹ̀ tí Nigeria Electrical Contractors náà fi dìbò fún. Bí copper cable ṣe wà ní aluminium cable ń bẹ nípele lówó tí kò gún pa. Purechem wires and cables tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Kaman ló ṣe ojúlówó wires and cable jáde. Olú iléeṣẹ́ Purechem wires and cables limited wà ní Afrin's compound 4th gate number 122/132 Oṣòdì Apapa expressway Ìyànà Ìsọlọ̀ bus stop Lagos. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní 080-803-03257. Purechem wires and cables. Ìrọ̀rùn fi iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná.
I've been playing the guitar my whole life, not just because I love the music, but because music has helped me build a life for my family. My first album helped pay for our home. My second helped pay for my children's education. When I'm on stage, sure, I'm proud when I hear the audience call my name, but I'm even more proud of what my success means for my family.
You work hard to achieve your success. We'll work hard to help you protect it, be it your children's education or that your lovely home, your favorite automobile, or even your investment. Sanlam has an array of plans to help you live secured and protected from life's many wiles. That way, with Sanlam, you can live with confidence that today will be good and tomorrow will be even better. To get started, visit www.sanlam.com.ng or email wecare@sanlam.com.ng. Sanlam. Live with confidence.
Hey, this one you came this early morning. I even thought you were flashing when I saw your call.
Flash, Ke. I have upgraded, and this time I'll be the one to spoil you. So get ready.
Wait, don't tell me better thing has landed.
Yes, so Zenith Better Life promo is back with season 3, and I just won a 150k gift card.
Hooray! That's right. Zenith Bank is giving away gifts worth 150,000 naira each to 20 lucky customers every 2 weeks in the Zenith Better Life promo season 3. To qualify, simply open a Zenith Bank account and maintain a minimum of 5,000 naira. Request and collect a physical or virtual Zenith Bank debit card. Then download and register on the Zenith mobile app or register for *960# Easy Banking. This promo runs from June 1st, 2023 to May 31st, 2024 and is open to new and existing account holders. Terms and conditions apply. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
It's travel time! Techno is giving 3 lucky people a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to South Africa with the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 8. Buy any Techno Camon 20, Phantom X2 or Phantom V Fold smartphones preloaded with Google Apps and get raffle tickets to enter the draw. Also, you get instant cool gifts like blender, power bank, MTN 5G routers and lots of other exciting gifts upon purchase. That's not all. Other live draw prizes include a gas cooker, microwave oven and 1 month free YouTube premium subscription for 1,000 customers. Hurry now. Promo runs till 31st of August. Visit at Technomobile NG on social media for more info. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
The next family to perform is the Johnson's family.
I'm breaking all limits.
Now me be my left for this world. I turn challenges into opportunities. Now me go be left this world.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex is an ideal daily supplement for the family. Manufactured with vitamin B1, B2, and B6. Biovit supports development of the infant and helps boost energy for pregnant women. For a healthier and happier family, take Biovit.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex. Strength for active family. Produced by Daily Need Industries. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
ọ̀rẹ́ ojú ti rí tó pẹ̀lú wàhálà owó bí apèrèsọ́kò ṣe ń pariwo.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni wọlé pẹ̀lú chíńjẹ o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyálọ́jà náà máa pariwo.
ẹ dákun owó yín ti yarí ilé gbà.
àwọn ará ilé ìtajà ńlá náà máa sọ fún ẹ.
ọ̀gá kò sí chíńjì ẹ fi mú súwìtì.
nígbà tó bá tún wá rí iṣu tàbí ẹja yíyan tó ti ń pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ tipẹ́.
ooo mi mú àpamọ́wọ́ mi dání ṣá.
kò yẹ kí ilé ayé le tó bá wọn. òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà ṣe ń lo Momo láti fi sanwó fún gbogbo nǹkan. pé *671# lórí fóònù rẹ tàbí kí o gba áàpù tuntun Momo sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ kí ìwọ náà lè gbé ìgbé ayé tó dùn pẹ̀lú wa. Momo ó dára ju owó lọ.
Yeah, so guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
Is that all?
Bubble me, I want banana. I'm on the ferry. I want banana. You go, say I want banana. I got ferry. I want banana. I'm magic pepe, oh. I want banana. I'm on the Jafafa, oh. I want banana. Hey, Bubble, Jogo.
Ǹjẹ́ ti rí gbọ́ wípé búbú ni omi mu tí gbogbo ọmọdé yàn láàyò ó mú wọn jáfáfá ọpọlọ wọn sì jí pépé ó tún wá fún wọn ní àlàáfíà àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ń kọ́ Yogo yogurt ni o ògidì ohun mímu tí ó pọ̀ ní vitamins àti probiotics tí ń lé àìsàn jìnnà rere adùn gbogbo àti Yogo yogurt ń kọ́ má sọ ọmọ ni wọ́n wà ní oríṣiríṣi flavours káàkiri gbogbo ilé ìtajà Bobo fruits and beverages ló ṣe jáde Bobo àti Yogo yogurt ẹ ti dámọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Afúnni ní okun ọ̀rọ̀
Splash FM 105.5.
How do we justify all of these troubles here? How? Just how? I like to hear you talk to me. Ganiyu Akim said the last administration used Dangote refinery to scam the entire nation to accept petrol subsidy removal. Now the present administration comes out with comparing some countries' petrol price to ours. Ambassador says, what stops all local refineries from working? Let's stop deceiving ourselves. I've said it several times that Nigeria's problem is leadership failure and systemic error. Who is going to connect or correct the system? Good morning, Mr. Akinola. Is it not curious that both Labour Party and PDP and ABGA have representatives at the Senate and House of Representatives? They are all mute, collecting holiday prayers, while Nigeria is like this. You want to say something?
Yes, I mean, people, it's almost like the whole nation has become clueless and lack a sense of direction. And of course, the president is not giving that sense of direction. His person consistently is just in a state of quagmire with himself and the utterances he delivers. I think somebody needs to bring a debate or something to action to actually wake these people to the danger of what they are doing down the line in another 3-5 months. Okay, now
Shitu Ganiyu says, what were we expecting with the twin subsidies of PMS and FX removal? We know price will go up. Challenge is how soon before we have stability. 3 months is unrealistic. 1 year will be a great achievement. You think we can hold on to this for 1 year and go on like this, and these prices will be spiraling? Nothing will stop this piling of prices, people will continue to move from one point to another. I don't know whether you saw the video, and that video is very instructive. Maybe unfortunately, I cannot play that video to you, but it's very instructive. Nedu and yes, Nedu and Lasiselenu. I mean, if I play that video for you, I wish I could just play that video. I mean, it's a clear, description, of how our economy is running. I mean, let me play a bit of that audio for you.
Do we still have an economy? We don't have an economy anywhere.
So listen to this.
If not because I'm desperate for it, not because I did travel this night. What I want use dollar do? No, while I don't come, I beg. I beg, just give me the money like that.
$10,000.
$10,000.
That's 7.9 million you're going to transfer to me.
What did they worry you now? No, we don't already agree 730 before now. How you take 7.9?
Before I reach here, dollar don't go up. You know my
what did they worry you now? How you can't stop with that one now?
Don't go up before I reach here.
All of them, they like take advantage of people like this now.
You know like that.
Bring them, just bring them like that. What did they worry all of you now?
Sorry, excuse me.
No, because of the person they desperate. I go follow you to talk of this kind of thing.
Hello? That lady. Now go, thank you.
It's
8:30. It's 8:30 now. So
are you mad?
You know like that.
It changed the price just in the spirit of their discussion. And if you listen to that in about 2 minutes, it changed the price like 4 times because he kept hearing people calling him and saying, the price don't change, and he kept changing the price. That's speculators. They will continue to push the price. So, and as the price of FX is pushing higher, the price of petrol will continue to go higher. So, do we have a limit? Are we going to buy a liter of petrol for 1,500 naira a liter? Are we going to buy $1 at 1,500 naira $1?
I thought the dishonesty we witnessed during the cashless policy would have made us much more sharper-minded to actually combat and face up to this downward spiral, because there is a real downward spiral. And we keep saying this, there's no opposition. We as a people, once there is something comforting anybody, they seem to forget that the effect goes round. So as we are, the streets are empty.
Okay.
And emptier every day.
08091551055, 08056998678. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, thank you for joining me. Please, when you call...
I'm always happy hearing you people talk. You see, let me start. I'm Alhaji Chief Suleiman Olade.
Thank you, Alhaji.
In Nigeria here, in this our Nigeria, I don't know for. I was a beggar. Things are easier said than done. And I've often said it that nobody has the magic wand to turn this Nigeria around within 24 hours. I've often said it. You see, it is easier for somebody to start pouring vituperations on radio, crying wolf all the time. When Obama was there for 8 years under PDP, the APC or whatever they were then were the opposition, and the prison was high for heaven. Now they are there. Now, what do? If a chance, I think Wabaka is in government, we will start to say, from one Fulani man to another, when shall we live on Fulani bondage? We should be patient in this country. Things are easier said than done.
Okay, thank you
very much.
Thank you very much. 08091551055. Are you there? Let's see. I want to hear your thoughts this morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm listening to you. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
This is Lucky Rabo calling from Ibadan. Hello.
Welcome, Lucky. Let's do this 1 minute for everyone so that I could go around.
No problem. You see, the understanding of the masses is not right. Look at the situation in the country. If we are talking of magic wand, who is asking for magic wand? We are saying the right things that need to be done before you begin to talk of removing subsidy that everybody has been saying is a scam. You have not done it. You only came in less than 30 minutes. You said subsidy is gone forever. And from there on, the economy downslope, nosedive, seriously. You didn't come in to say, okay, in another 6 months, 7 months, I will fix the refineries so that we can produce locally. You didn't say that. So, and you just said subsidy is gone. What do you expect? And you dealt with the dollar. You said you want to harmonize the official rate and the black market rate. You removed the official rate from 410 naira to $1 to 600 and something. Do you think the black market will also wait where it was before? The black market will also rise. It's logical. So everything will continue to nosedive until the government realize what they will need to do to bring the economy down. Our refineries have to start working. The dollar rate that you raise up, bring it back to 400 or even lesser than 400 so that the economy will start to stabilize.
Okay,
then
thank you.
As for politicians, they never laugh. They pay politicians huge sum of money like the National Assembly has just done now when they are going on recess. Soon they will be buying politicians new cars, giving them hundreds of millions for maintenance. The common man has nothing. So we should not wait for Nigerian Labour Congress. The masses should rise up against all this bad policy the government is making on us to bring suffering on the people.
All right,
the masses
all right,
should
Lucky.
rise up.
All right, Lucky Rabo. All right, Lucky Rabo. I mean, you cannot continue to talk and no other person will be able to talk. So 0809-155-1055. Want more people to engage us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Oluwasen Akinola.
Good morning, sir.
I hope I like Abolarinwa did not understand what people are passing through.
What's your name? What's your name?
You women are talking. When we bring sentimental and tribalism, that is what we see. When a bad leader rules, people will suffer. You bring the subsidy is gone. You say whether you do protest, it's not going to reverse back. And we all see what is happening. It's supposed to have plan for people. Okay, engineering, you see that man is deserved to be stoned. You cannot use...
No, I do not agree with you with that statement. You have to take that statement back. You cannot be calling for violence on one. You can't stone anyone. That's violence, and I will not allow you to go on. That's violence. You can't say someone deserves to be stoned. That's jungle justice. That's what it is. Please don't say somebody should be stoned. I mean, nobody should be stoned. He's speaking for the government, and he has spoken. If we do not agree with it, we argue about that. I do not agree with him as well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Oluwasen Julius.
Oluwasen Julius, welcome.
Auntie Juma, Ekaro.
Uncle Julius.
Yes. Oluwasen, you know that the trust between the people of this country and those people that are calling themselves our leaders are no longer there. The trust is no longer there. Now, Including Gilali came out and is rolling out different kind of policies that this country is this country is that, on the issue of PMS, that Mr. President has approved it for him to announce it to Nigerians. But just the way you said, the standard of living, the rate of which they generate their income and other things is equated with what is happening in Nigeria, the population and other things, our natural resources, the issue of this kind of leadership. Now, Oluwasen, we have leaders that are only self-centered. They are just on their own, and they think that they can just roll out ideas that they think is good for Nigerians, whereas these ideas is very inimical, wicked, callous on us as a nation. Just the way people have been doing. Mr. President will have just come in, studied the matter on ground before telling us subsidy is gone. He said he implemented it in Lagos, a strategic capacity, and today we are experiencing hardship in our country. And some people will come on radio to tell us that we should go on and be patient while people are suffering. People will be going back to school by September. The rate of going back to school now, Oluwasen, So, thank you.
Ogbangkogbi.
Thank you.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Mr. Babayemi, welcome. You have your 1 minute.
Good morning, Buko.
Is Auntie Jumoke now today?
Yes, she gladdened my heart this morning for what she said.
Okay.
Just because you gave me 1 minute, Naturi's statement is unfortunate. Telling us that even if they have a refinery, the price will not change. Is he an expert in that area? What he says psychologically is that his principal is not interested in refining in Nigeria. That is the message. Then number two, now that they are saying that they are not going to make sure that the price of petrol goes up again, it means that there is subsidy underneath. Because as long as the exchange rate continues to go up and the crude price continues to go up, then it means that the price of petrol will go up if it is not controlled. What we are witnessing today is like you have a vehicle, you just put it on gear and there's no driver in it. Continue to go. What will happen? So as far as I'm concerned, Tinubu is not ready for this job at all. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hawaii. Let me ask you this question. Did you see the memo from UI yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And now, so are we saying that they should come to work only 3 days, except for the essential workers? Are we saying that productivity will have to suffer for this situation? And then if we can work for 3 days in a week, why do we need to work for 5 days, actually?
I looked through that yesterday and I was wondering if a citadel of learning comes to that. Is it a subtle way of forcing leadership to think, or is it a lazy approach? I also will some of the things that I have been thinking through is the lack of willingness of leadership to sacrifice at any point, because it's even our Senate that should go to a once a week or twice a week meeting, do serious 8 hours work, and they don't get any pay other than the pay for the sitting allowance.
The people that are saying that 2 million naira is not enough for prayer, for holidays.
Have to suffer for this, and even the president himself has to cut his convoy. There are so many things they can do to actually get this cost of living down and take money down to the places that need this the buffer for the economy.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You're my last caller for this time. We'll come back at 8, yes?
All right, this is Ibrahim.
Welcome, Mr. Ibrahim.
All right. I just, what I observed was the people had rain pumping too high, you understand, with the new dispensation. They are just coming in. Whatever everybody wants now, you understand, will not happen today. Will not happen today. This has been a decadence that has been existing from long, you understand, and whatever will happen, you understand, it will not happen today. So everybody should just keep calm, you understand, watch and see the direction, you understand, where the new system is heading towards.
Okay.
I called yesterday and I said, Peter Akinola. You understand?
All right, Ibrahim, thank you.
The road that they are constructing now, you understand, has been there from 1978, from Obasanjo. Obasanjo came and he did like 2 terms.
All right.
And he left.
I have to go. Thank you. Oshamola yesterday I read said that this government inherited a terrible economy. And I was asking, from who?
My take is this: if you are in an emergency situation, you can't be in an emergency 3 months going, no palliatives rolled out, 3 months going, no strategic direction. You are asking for people to be patient while you are living larger than life.
Okay, we have to go. Shitu, I'll read your comment when I return. Please, let's come back at 8 o'clock. We'll continue with this particular conversation on the oil, the fuel, and also Emefiele. Good morning. I hope you do, a wonderful Wednesday. I'm Oluwasen Akinola. Sports Bank will hit the airwaves in a second. Stay with us.